Hey there you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I am back again with another face mask Friday. And as you can probably tell, today we are doing a lovely little makeup tutorial. So I actually wanted to just trial out one of the new palettes that I just recently bought. And this is the Morphe 18A, which is Blue Yahweh, which is this gorgeous blue palette. Oh my god. So yeah, if you haven't checked out that previous video where I was actually unboxing all of my new Morphe goodies, then make sure you are going and checking that out. But stay tuned to this if you do wish to find out how one achieves this look. Right, so as always we've started off with a nice fresh base, and we're just going in with our Morphe translucent eyeshadow base and just patting that all over the eye. And here we have the ever gorgeous 18A Blue Yahweh palette from Morphe. So I've just taken the shade Sky's the Limit, which is this gorgeous royal blue shade, and essentially just making a line throughout my crease there and just repeating that on the other side as well. So I'm just using a small, relatively fluffy brush, and this is just to create the kind of outline work, so don't worry too much if you're a little bit messy at this point, because we are going to be blending it out essentially. So yeah, now just jumping in with the nice clean blending brush and just buffing out the actual pigment there, so you can see how much that kind of changes and smokes it out there. Just takes it from that heavy base into just a nice, more soft faded effect there. But of course we're not happy with that on its own, so we're actually taking the shade Indiglo, which is a nice sky blue shade, and just essentially working that through with the blending brush just to build on what we've already created there and just further blend it into the skin tone, just because it is a nice paler shade, so you can kind of make it fade through into that shade there. So yeah, just making sure that it has got the pigment and the coloration. And now we're taking our Revolution cut crease concealer there. So yeah, we're just cutting the crease, as you can tell. Nothing fancy about this, just a standard Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt kind of cut crease. Yeah, just making sure that we are getting a nice clean-ish line. I'm, not the best at these, but we work with what we've got. So yeah, just making sure it's nice and covered. And then we're just going in with the shade Opening Act, which is a gorgeously shimmery white shade. So yeah, just basically working that through the eyelid where we've just cut that crease, just to make sure that it's got all the correct amounts of pigment, give it a nice little sheen and shine. And we're actually just going to add a little bit more dimension here as well. So I'm taking the shade Autograph and just essentially packing that onto the outer corner of the where we've just popped all of that eyeshadow, to just deepen the outer corners. And now just taking a nice thin liner brush, I'm actually taking the shade Sold Out, which is the black shade that does actually have tiny flecks of blue glitter throughout it. So essentially what I was doing with this is just, I wanted to kind of intensify that crease there. So you don't want to go too heavy with the black here. It's just to kind of line around where the cut crease is. And then I actually just use the small brush. I just kind of wiped off the excess and just use that to kind of pull up into the blue that dark shade, just to again add a little bit extra depth there, which you can see, hopefully. So now we're just going into the lower lash line here, so jumping back in with Sky's the Limit, and just, yeah, buffing that, mainly focusing on the outer corner of the eye and dragging that through to the middle, and then going in with the shade Indiglo and just kind of going over top of what we've done and a little bit further into the inner corners there, just again to add that nice dimension and depth to connect everything together. Boom. Sassy. So, yep, we've got to the time of the video where Josh does his eyebrows and spends far too long trying to perfect them for them only to look blasé. Yeah. I'm just kind of going in with my normal products, normal brush, same as we always do. Just, yeah, essentially just trying to carve out a nice brow. I mean, for me personally, I just trace what I've already got. Obviously everyone has different brows, so you just do yours how you do yours. Now we're just jumping in with the Benefit mascara and just coating the tops of my upper lashes, just to get them ready for some gorgeous lashes that we've got in store today, and also just coating the bottom lashes there. So these are the lashes that I'm using today. These are Queen by Indigo Rosé, the ever gorgeous. Look at them. Oh, so stunning. Live for these lashes. So yeah, I'm just popping those on. I don't really want to be showing you literally how long it takes me sometimes, because I'm very fussy with getting them on. But yeah, that's them basically going on my eyelashes. They are really easy to apply, just to add that in there, and they're super voluminous and gorgeous. So yeah, now just applying a little bit more mascara just to marry the lashes together, and hey presto. Now lips, of course, we're going in with the ever famous Revolution lipstick in the colour Chauffeur. This is just my favourite nude lipstick. You can use whatever you kind of feel comfortable with, but this is one of my favourite nudes that I always gravitate towards. And now for the pièce de résistance, we have got the Jeffree Star highlighter, of course, in Ice Cold, adding that pop-in glow. It literally transforms the look so insanely. So yeah, just coating those areas and then finalising this all off with the Morphe and Jeffree Star setting spray, which actually smells amazingly like strawberries. And boom. Right there, you guys. Well, that was that. Yeah, I really like this look. I think it's really fun, and for me especially with blue eyes, I think the blue eyeshadow actually helps make it pop even more. But I can't stop looking at myself. I'm just like, honey, what is this? And it's so easy and simple. I mean, I always make a mess of my makeup anyway,
especially eyeshadow. So, you know, this is really quite easy to achieve, and it's actually, compared to some of my other looks, quite subtle. So I'm actually really loving that, the subtleness, and like just it's like relaxed. I love the kind of like white silver cut crease that we've got going on as well. Yeah, green. But anywho, I hope that you did enjoy this look. Make sure that you are checking below to get this palette. It is absolutely stunning, and I know Morphe are doing a lot of discounts recently, whether it be 50% off or things around that. Honestly, keep an eye on the Morphe page because they are constantly doing sales on these kind of products. So you can, you know, recreate this look for even cheaper. But anyway, you guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, bitches.